Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we've got one here from Hobbymaster in 1/72nd scale diecast. We've got ourselves a good old F4 Phantom here. This is an F-4J from the VF-194 in 1977. Now, VF-194 was a US Navy squadron originally formed in 1952 as VF-91, changing to a VF-194 in 1963 before being disbanded in 1978. Nicknamed Red Lightning, our particular aircraft is painted in a special camouflage scheme called the Ferris Camouflage. Now, 3 VF-194 F-4s would receive this special camouflage paint scheme designed by aviation artist Keith Ferris. Apart from those 3 aircraft, the camouflage scheme wasn't adopted by any other aircraft. We'll have a little look at this awesome looking paint scheme. And there is that Ferris Camouflage right there. That does look pretty sweet. It does have the usual details in the box, of course, and that sweet looking Phantom sitting in there. So what we'll do is we will quickly get this out of the box and get our hands on it. Alrighty, here we have this beautifully camouflaged aircraft out of the box. It does come with its ordnance in a little baggie. Now, I did buy this one second hand. It is an older one, so if you do like what you see today, you will have to do the same as me and hunt down one of these second hand. Now, it does look pretty cool. There is a little stand, the usual Hobbymaster stand for these Phantoms in the side there. There is the usual accessories for gear up, gear down, of course, and open canopy, and a couple of little pilot figures there. We want to get this... Oh, it's already half loose. Get this out. Oh, yes. We'll move this out of the way so we can check out this awesome looking Phantom. In the bare bones, of course, in this great camouflage scheme. Wow, that does look really nice. Let's have a real good close look at those markings and that really interesting colour scheme. The way it's, quite jagged in the way the breakup of the camouflage effect is very interesting. I think it does look really nice though. And as per usual with these ones, it's got some great detail inside that cockpit there with the canopies, and you can, that one lifts up and that one swaps out as per usual. We've seen a few of these Phantoms now, but overall this camouflage scheme is really nice. It does come up really well. We'll have a little look underneath quickly, and it is the usual deal. This being an older one too, so it does have that little strut that we have to put in that hole. As I've mentioned before, they did change that. Now it is one piece because that strut tends to break off. So this does look very good though. So let's get it out. All right, we'll quickly go off and kit this out and come right back. All right, here we have this set up beautifully, all kitted out with the ordnance. Very straightforward, the usual deal. You just drop all your ordnance. It is very similar to the usual Phantom loadout. Same with the gear bay doors. You just drop their individual 3 gear bay doors in, and they are done. And it does set up very nicely. I am really enjoying this camouflage scheme. I reckon it looks pretty cool. Yep, definitely. So this is your beast of an F4 Phantom, of course, set up for in-flight. Kitted out beautifully. Yep, very nice. But the usual deal, if you do want to put it on the stand, you do have to take that out. And, of course, you remove the little plugs or grommets that are in there. You pull them out so you can whack the 3-piece stand, like usual, in those holes. And that is your Ferris Camouflage F4 Phantom set up on this stand. Yep, that does look pretty cool. This is a beast. Very nice. I do like this colour scheme. I really do. So with you in-flight guys all sorted out, we will tackle the gear down option now. So we will do that right now. We'll go off and put some landing gear on this and come right back. All right, here we have this Phantom set up gear down. Very straightforward, the usual deal. But the only problem is, like when you buy second-hand, I suppose it's a lot like people's Tinder profiles. They don't always tell the truth. This was meant to be mint, and the strut on this wheel is broken and not on there. As I said, the newer versions have that attached to a piece, so it's very rare for them to break. But the older versions have that strut there, and that one's been repaired. That was bent. So that is a little bit disappointing. I mean, I didn't mention the fact that I had to re-glue some of the bombs that were unattached when I did get this model. I also had to glue the front nose wheel on one of those wheels that come off as well. So it was a little bit disappointing when someone sells you something, yeah, it's secondhand, mint in box. It wasn't exactly mint. But it does set up pretty reasonably well. And secondhand is the only way you're really going to get one of these, now. But it does set up very nicely. It was very straightforward, the usual Phantom, routine. You put that open canopy piece in there, and it does allow you to see inside that cockpit some of that awesome detail. It looks really nice. Look, as I said, I'm a big fan of this camouflage scheme. It does look really cool. Definitely I really dig it. But, it was a little bit disappointing with a couple of little things that were wrong with it. Unfortunately, that is the problem when you buy secondhand. We'll put her on the deck and see how she sits on that suspect landing gear. Phew, well, at least it's sitting there all right. But the little issues that it had, easily sort of fixed on my part, and not really that noticeable if you're not looking too closely, especially when it comes to the landing gear underneath. Now, we will wind up the video. I have waffled on enough for you. Of course, if you enjoy this, don't forget those down there, the usual deal. Don't forget comments down there as well on what you think of this camouflage scheme. It is a very unusual one, so I would be happy to hear what you have to say about that as well. All right, I will also ask if you're yet to subscribe. Don't forget to do that. I'm going to take some photos of this, chuck them on at the end, and if you like to watch photos, check those out of this awesome-looking F4. Check them out at the end. If you don't like to look photos, you might as well stop watching now. Oh, all right, everyone. I appreciate you all spending your time watching another one of our videos. I hope you enjoyed this Phantom today. All right, you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, everyone.